Hey guys, here I'm again doing another update, DVD, Blu-ray, and some 4K in there. Got a lot to show off, so most of which I don't think was in the previous video at all. But anyway, without further ado, I'll get started. I did buy some DVDs. The Alien Dead. I bought this for 1980. This was okay. Fred Olin Ray. Kind of a zombie movie. Kind of slow. That's like the main problem with it. But I was curious about it. It was on my watch list, so I thought, yeah, cheap DVD. I think I got this off eBay. Yeah, I believe so. Uh, Just Franco movie. Cannibals, which, uh, yeah, not great. Also known as White Cannibal Queen. But still, I thought I'd check it out. Al Cliver's in here, so you probably know him from Zombie. I know he did some other movies, but I think he's in the Beyond as well. I haven't seen that in a long time, but anyway, yeah. I mean, I'd check this out if you're a Franco fan or a completionist, which I would say I am. I know he did some other cannibal movies that I would have bought from the Severance sale, but I didn't. But you know, I didn't really. I'll probably get them later on though. Because I think it was like Cannibal Terror, and there's another one, something like that. Anyway, um, Amazon had there was sort of a Criterion selling on their website, but I ended up getting these from Amazon. They were a little bit cheaper. Um, and either way, I haven't seen the movies in a long time. I got Equinox. I thought I would be getting the original, the black case disc, which this is fine. I didn't know Criterion put out. They re-released it, which I think that edition is actually 2 discs, whereas this is just 1. I mean, not that it really matters, but still, this has Equinox Journey into the Saber After, which I think is sort of the like a pre. Anyway, like a pre-early version they did of this movie. So yeah, I want to check it out again. I'll put it over here. Did I get my? Hold on a minute. I'm making sure I didn't forget my Synapse. Oh, where did I put my Synapse stuff? I know I had it. Okay, this is weird. Oh, okay, it's over there. Okay. Okay, all good. Press is averted. Funeral Without a Face. This movie I haven't seen in a long time either. I remember it being fun, figured, I'll rewatch it. It's definitely a B movie, as is Equinox, but you know how I love my I love my B movies, and yeah, I remember the brain creature in this movie the most. It looks pretty. I mean, for the time, I mean, it looks pretty cool, and you could add it to your list of brain movies. Like I know, I think it was Film Detective put out Brain from Planet Arrows, which I might get that. I've seen that movie before, but it's been a while. But yeah, this is kind of I remember this being a fun one, and I look forward to rewatching it. Probably do it for Sci-Fi September. I usually was a handful of sci-fi movies for that month, so yeah. Flight of the Living Dead. I have another edition of this. I got it for Christmas, but I watched it a couple weeks ago, and the disc, I guess at the time, had a scratch on it. So about an hour into the movie, and this was scratched. So what I did is, I was really, that was a man. I was just so disappointed with that. So I ended up buying, first they found this for cheap, right, off of eBay, I want to say. Uh, yeah, and I ended up watching the rest of the movie off of YouTube. But hey, at least now I have a good copy of it. I was debating getting I think it was like a German Blu-ray, but let's get the DVD. It's cheap. Right, fun movie though, and at least I was able to find. I mean, yeah, the one on YouTube, the quality isn't great, but I managed to finish the movie in spite of having technical issues with it. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with that other copy. I mean, I can't really sell it. Who's gonna want to buy a scratch copy of it, right? I mean, yeah, I'll figure something out. Anyway, Ronin Flicks, I bought some stuff from them. I think these are all Scorpion releases. Anyway, Gates of Hell. Also known as City of the Living Dead, a movie that has grown on me. And it was a pleasure to revisit it. There's the this poster artwork, which I'm sure you're familiar with. If you're familiar with the movie, right? The zombie, which is great. I like this poster artwork too. I kind of I slipped the cover for this one, so yeah. All right, I flipped the cover around. You know what I mean? But yeah, if you're getting the Fulci, this is one to start with. I would say, yeah, one that's up there for me for 1980 thus far. So yeah, and I'm pretty sure I watched all the features. I mean, this thing is loaded with features. It's like, wow. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, most of which are ported over from the Arrow release, which I don't have, which is fine because, hey, it's great to hear the insights from all the it's mostly interviews. But yeah, this is a great release. And I think it's a Ronin Flicks exclusive, so keep that in mind if you're gonna get it, right? It's been a few years since I've seen this, Land of Doom. For being fun, so I thought, I need it in my life. Yeah, I mean, I've this character here, this with the mask. It looks like he's in sort of a heavy metal, music video or something like. Yeah, this is being fun. I'll rewatch it soon here. Alice bought Terror Train from not terror like you tear fabric, but Terror Train. I gotta emphasize that, right? It's been a long time since I've seen this movie, so I look forward to revisiting it. Jamie Lee Curtis, right? She did The Fog, and she also did Prom Night. 1980, so she was busy, right? It was just I ended up just reversing it. So, yeah. Should I tell you about my Indicator stuff? Yeah, why not? So, Indicator had a sale, right? I think they're still doing 5 for £40, which I haven't taken advantage of that yet, but I think there's some stuff that caught my eye in Seminoid. This is region free. I believe Indicator or Powerhouse. Most of the releases are region free. So, in case you're wondering, right? Yeah, this does have the Shock Factory release, but if you're this is just the end here, just showing off other releases there. Some of which have Vinegar Syndrome releases. I know a few of the Norman J. Warren films have. But still, I figured, I want an Indicator release, it's pretty wild. I'll check it out soon. Childhood favorite of mine right here. Mysterious Island, Jules, I believe this is based on a Jules Verne story. Ray Harryhausen, right? So, Norman J. Warren, and I also had it was sort of a combination. They had Norman J. Warren and Ray Harryhausen sale, so that's cool. There's a lot of and typically the releases of Fish Futures wise, they're loaded, which is kind of, for an old film, that's yeah. can't, you know, take issue with that, right? I did get this, the Sinbad Trilogy. So you got, I'll show these off here. Take off this. This is limited to, in case anyone cares, 584, 3,000. I figured I don't have any indicator box sets, so you know I'll just get one. I missed out on some of the Harryhausen ones that they put out in the past, but hey, it's all good. So we have the Seven Voyages of Sinbad. I believe this is the only one I've seen of these films. So. What is this? The Golden Voyage of Sinbad? And Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger. I like the cover art on these too, and I believe these all have. I don't know if I want to show it off, but they if you can reverse and you have sort of the original. Well, it's like alternate artwork on them. I guess these are. I'm not sure if this is original on these. But I guess I'll just show off one, for instance, like with this. You have that cover there. So, whatever you prefer, right? I might just leave them as is. I don't know yet. Yeah. Anyway, and this comes with a booklet, Harryhausen booklet, right? All kinds of. Stuff in there, interviews and whatnot. I'm going to put these back. Yeah. There's the this thing that holds them all in, which is actually really nice that they did this, because I know a lot of companies that do boxes, they don't really put like a little thing around it, but you know, I appreciate the fact that they do. Right, keeps it all together. Right, it's nice. Okay, move on to the next pile. And I'll move some of the stuff this way. So. Most of these, I think these are all from eBay and Amazon. Yeah, I don't remember exactly where I bought all of them, you know, which ones but you know, either way. Beyond Terror, Mr. Parga talked about this one. Look cool, you know, look fun. I believe this is Spanish or Mexican. Yeah. So, I don't have any colder releases either, so I'll try them out. I believe I bought this off eBay. I don't remember. I remember what yeah, either way. Cannibal Apocalypse. This is an upgrade from the DVD that I have. I've been wanting this release for a while. This is 1980. It's interesting how many cannibal movies there are. Cannibal movies, yes, but also Italian horror movies that came out that year. I mean, City of the Living Dead. I'll show off some others here in a moment. Some, you know, all of them, pretty much all of them I've heard of, but I never really realized how many there were that year for Italian horror. I mean, it's kind of crazy, you know. And, well, this is probably the most controversial of the bunch. Definitely the most controversial of the bunch. Well, Holocaust, right? I'm going to watch it soon. I like Regina Deodato, you know, and yeah, I mean, this is, I guess I can't say too much about this because I haven't seen it yet, but it's cool as a soundtrack. You know, here's the sort of interior covered. So this is, and this slip I'm not going to show it off, but she, you know, isn't wearing any clothes. It looks pretty brutal though, you know, and yeah, I look forward to checking out. You know, I think I've sort of, you know, built up a tolerance. I mean, stuff still does, there's stuff still that still disturbs me, which I'm sure this will. But at the same time, I've sort of built up a tolerance too. You know, I watched, was that one Daddy's Little Girl? I think it's 2014, the Australian horror movie. Recently, and that does have some disturbing the torture in it. But you know, I like I said, I like Diodato. I mean, I've seen 4 or 5 of his movies now, and I need to see Cannibal Holocaust. People are telling me don't watch it, but yeah, whatever. I want to, so this is the opposite effect, right? But yeah. Anyway, Dark Angel. Now I had this recorded off of MGMH. It was cheap. I'll just get the Blu-ray. Dolph Lundgren is in it. You know, I think he plays a villain character, or maybe he's a detective rather. I don't know. But this dude I think is the villain. That's pretty cool though. Pretty fun, you know. Did I? Okay. Laura. This is a film noir. I haven't seen this in years, so I will watch it soon. Vincent Price is in it. He did some noirs. He did, I think, While the City Sleeps is another one, and The Las Vegas Story. I've seen both of those. You know, I want to rewatch this. You know, yeah. Plus, you have Gene Tierney and Dana Andrews, Clifton Webb as well. So yeah. Is it While the City Sleeps, or is it when? I think it's While this is. I'm gonna double check that because. Give me a moment. Yes, While the City Sleeps. I was right about that. Okay. That sounds more rather than When the City Sleeps, you know. But anyway, so Nightmare City. This is an upgrade from the Blue Underground DVD that I have. Yeah, which I've had for years. You know, fun little, not really zombie, more like infected people movie, but you know, Umberto Lenzi. Which he also did a cannibal movie this year. He did for 1980. He did Eaten Alive, which I did order from the Seven Sales. I have that coming along with some other stuff. You know, also known as City of the Walking Dead, although they're not really, they don't walk, they run. It's just an unfitting title. I think Nightmare City, I think, it sounds a lot better. And it's funny because this artwork of the lady with her neck ripped out. If you know the movie Demon, I think it's Demon Queen. Yeah, they shot on video movie. They use that artwork for that. It's kind of funny, actually. I watched it in Italian this time. I don't know if I prefer the English dub or the Italian. I mean, it's dubbed either way. But still, I mean, fun movie. There was a Arrow release, but yeah, I ended up just going with the Arrow edition. I mean, this is region free, so, you know, you go with either one, right? This one, and I know there's this released 9th configuration. Now, if you look at the spine, I don't know if you can see very well, but, and I know some people in the 22 Shots, I think it was the 22 Shots group, Facebook group, have pointed out the spelling on the spine, which is 9th configuration. Yeah, so Scream Factory did mess up. Oh well, what can you do? I ended up, I think off of eBay, I bought, you know, because since I'm doing 1980, or I've been watching a few of those lately. I ended up buying the previous Blu-ray release, and I thought, I'm gonna return it and get this edition. So I did that. I ended up getting this edition from I believe it's an exclusive, but it's still available. I'm pretty sure. But this has, I'm pretty sure this is better transfer than the previous release, and it has more features on it. I figured, you know, I wanted to revisit this either way, but figured I'll just get the Scream Factory edition. I remember it being very sort of, not really trippy, but very cerebral. I'd describe it as. But I look forward to checking it out again. William Peter Blatty, who wrote The Exorcist, directed this movie. So yeah, I'll watch it soon. Okay. Well, I guess I'll put it here. Another Italian horror, Inferno, Dario Argento. This was I enjoyed revisiting this movie. Wow. I don't know if I enjoyed it more second time around, or if I enjoyed it just as much when I first saw it. But man, it's great. It's and Suspiria is great too. I haven't seen the third one, Mother's of Tears. I think it's Mother of Tears. But yeah, this is great, man. If you're, if you've seen Suspiria and you like it, then yeah, watch this. There's a follow up to that, as I've already implied, right? But yeah, not much more to say about this. The score is great. I haven't checked out any of the features on it, but I will. Yeah. And yes, Prom Night. I had to get it from 1980. And it was kind of overrated. I kind of like it though. It's a much needed upgrade from my crappy DVD copy. I believe that Echo Bridge put out Echo Bridge. Not my favorite. I don't think that's anybody's favorite. Company. Right? I don't know if they're still putting out movies. I haven't been keeping an eye on them, but anyway. Jamie Lee Curtis is also in this. Figured, I'll upgrade it and watch it again. I've seen it. I think I watched it, when I watched it the second time, it was a better transfer, but I figured out let's get the Blu-ray. Because I don't know if it was my favorites in 1980, but, I remember it being kind of fun, and, yeah. I get through the rest of these. Wow. Okay. So I have there's 2 more stacks, basically. Well, no, 3 more. I got this one and 2 others, so. I did take advantage of MVD's Synapse sale, which is, kind of an underrated, well, not really underrated label, but I do like their stuff. I just don't buy from Synapse that often, The more a Child's Tale of the Supernatural. It's been years since I've seen this movie. It's a shame because Synapse has no plans to put this out on Blu-ray, but hey, I'll take the DVD, right? And it has not much in terms of features, but oh well, what can you do? Either way, I look forward to revisiting it. Yeah. And anything else to say? Not really. This here, film fit. This cult classic is more intelligent, scary, humorous, and effective than in hype genre efforts by, say, Coppola, Jordan. I don't know. I think that's Neil Jordan and Carpenter. So, yeah. Let's put this here. Night of Death. This is French, from what I understand. And Mr. Parker talked about it recently. I know there was a Blu-ray. I found out there was a Blu-ray after I bought this, but yeah, I'm just gonna get the DVD. I have a soft spot for the Synapse DVDs, So I just keep this edition and watch this. Yeah. And I did buy some Blu-rays from those other ones. I figured so I've been wanting for a while. Thou Shalt Not Kill Except, and it has the Strikers War, the short film starring Bruce Campbell, which I am going to watch, which actually came out in 1980, and this came out in 85. I'm pretty sure. I've known about this one for years. And I think with sort of the Anchor Bay DVD release, it's on the Evil Dead. It's one of the trailers on the Evil Dead DVD. Wow. I don't know if it's on all of those releases, since I have so many releases, but you get my drift. I'm pretty sure you get my drift, Yeah. And Josh Becker I believe, directed this. I want to say he directed Mosquito, but no, I don't think he did. I think that was, but that also had a Synapse release, and it's funny because I think I'm looking it up now. I think Mosquito. So no, he did not direct that, but Josh Becker does play a character in Mosquito. So there you go. There is, and Gunnar Hansen's also in that movie. Mosquito's fun, you know. Anything else? Okay. So yeah, that's what he has in common with Mosquito. So he played a character in it. He didn't direct it, but still, fun movie. I look forward to checking this out. Which I will soon. Vampire Circus. Figured I would get one Hammer one. It was either this or Twins of Evil, but I figured, Vampire Circus I haven't seen in a long time. You know, good old British horror here, right? I'm gonna close this window. Sorry about that. Yeah, the glare is usually the case, but you know, I reduce it. Yeah, I can't really reduce it, but you know, I think that's a good view of that. Okay, I want to put this back. And I also got one more here. Undertaker, which I understand is a zombie movie. It's Japanese, so I do want to check this one out soon. I was gonna buy it from like eBay a while back, but I ended up just getting it from the sale. You know, either way, I look forward to checking it out. Is it black and white? I can't tell. This looks like I'm sure I'll enjoy it though. Yeah. What else? I didn't know my Vinegar Syndrome stuff because I took advantage of their sale. All American Murder. This movie right here, you know, it's fun. You know, I mean, it's kind of cheesy, kind of, you know, but hey, I ended up just slipping the cover over, right? Yeah, you know, and the slipcover, I'm glad I bought this with the slip when I did because now the stock of it, now it's low stock on Vincent's website, but yeah, you know, I think it's worth, this one's worth a look. I know it's not perfect. It's kind of weird tonal shifts with it. I mean, it's light in the first half and it's kind of dark too, like with all the, you know, the kills and stuff. But hey, I don't regret watching it. Kind of glad I watched it, in fact. You know, yeah. This one I've known about for a while, being into trauma, right? Beware Children at Play. Yeah, I guess they're like zombie children. I haven't watched this one yet, but yeah, I'll check it out soon. Just the back. All right. This one I was curious about, and it's been on my watch list. Curious Dr. Hump. This is an AGFA release. You know, I like AGFA. You know, I don't have that many other releases, but, you know. Apparently it's about a doctor who, I believe he experiments with couples. Yeah, it's sort of it's kind of, you know, but there's like sexual experiments involved or something like that. It's pretty weird. It sounds pretty weird, but hey, I want to check it out, you know. Donnerhammer's army, grotesque monsters of the kidnapped couples and drain their blood forces of sex to keep the doctor eternally young. Okay, well, that sounds wild. Of course, I get it, you know, that Bronson. I do like Charles Bronson, so I got Death Wish 2. Upgrade from my DVD release. I was getting an edition, because I know a while ago there was I think it was Scream Factory, and there was another company that put it out on Blu-ray, but I figured I would get the 4K. Right. Yeah, and this had I never seen the was it like the uncensored cut or whatever? Yeah, the uncut version. So I've never seen that. So I do, this will be sort of somewhat of a new experience for me, right? Another enjoyable movie. Should I cover these up? I don't know. I guess whatever. I don't care. Flesh Eater, Revenge of the Living Dead, or just Flesh Eater. Bill Heinzman, Night of the Living Dead fame. This is his movie, right? Upgrade from I think the Shriek Show DVD is what I have. Yeah, so it's sort of basically the same. Actually, this one, the breasts are, it's sort of a different position as the breasts are covered up. That's just kind of funny. I don't know why I did it that way, but hey, I look forward to checking this out, nonetheless. So, yeah. Oops. I just dropped something. It's okay. Actually, I have this stack and another one. Okay, well, either way, I have enough recording time. Your Hard Arc Zombies, man. This also includes Slaughterhouse Rock, which I like that Vinegar Syndrome is still doing the double features like they did with Primeval and Lurkers. I'm sure these will pair well with Rockula, So, yeah. I took off the plastic. And yeah, it's, in case you're wondering, both movies are on separate discs. I'm sure these will be fun, This movie is Hobgoblins. I just bought the slip and put it on earlier. I already had a copy of the movie. But yeah, it's like Hobgoblins slipcover. I didn't, fun movie though, right? So not much to say about that. It's just, this is a really nice slipcover though. I mean, it's basically the backlot of the movie studio, as far as I can tell, and it has the garden tool fight there, right? If you've seen the movie, Yep. But it's silly, but it's fun. So, yeah. Got into some Larry Cohen here with Perfect Strangers, which I understand is sort of a crime, sort of a neo-noir type film. So, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize this was the wrong way. That's okay. There's the back. I'll check this one out soon. Yeah. It's basically the same with the. I'm not gonna show off the other slip. I don't feel like it. This one I thought looked fun. TC 2000. I understand he's a Billy Blanks. Teaming up with a freedom fighter from the source name Master Semi Storm. Bolo Yuang is in this. Storm must stop Picasso and uncover Hoover's base. Yeah, a conspiracy to wipe out all the remaining people living on the surface world. Okay, so it's a conspiracy of all those martial arts and cyborgs. All you need to know. This is going to be a longer video because I have so much to show off, but that's okay. Got into some Sanders Core with Red Spirit Lake, and we await. Double feature just here, a shot on video. I've been wanting to see Red Spirit Lake for a while, and yeah. I heard that's one of the more sort of, I guess, transgressive would be the word for shot on video horror. And Charles Pinion, I believe he directed both movies, if I'm not mistaken, and that's that cover there. And in fact, a double feature disc, which is cool. I'm gonna check this one out soon. Sinister, 1994, I believe. And as far as I know, it involves a heist in a haunted house. So, forward to checking this out. I've been watching a lot of shot on video horror lately, and this, yeah, I wanna check this one out. Well, not a lot, but just I'm trying to make it, regularly, I should say. So at least twice a month, I'll watch shot on video horror. Yeah. You know, two or three times a month, you know. This disc was included in my order. I don't know what's on it. I haven't checked it out yet. But it's a Saturn's Core disc, so either it has something to do with Red Spirit Lake or Sinister, or they may have just thrown it in, you know, as part of, say, because I did do, before I get my partner labels, they did do a partner label sort of month after the halfway to Black Friday sale, which is pretty much, except this, all the movies that I showed off, right, for Vincent, right. But yeah, I'll check this out later. And yeah, I just saw the Forgotten Geology Volume 3, another box set here. I grabbed the first two volumes in case you're wondering. So I'm not sure how this goes. If this is the front or what. I think this is, so I should put them in this way. But anyway, Autopsy. Now I know this movie got, I think the Blue Underground released previously, but I never seen it, so it's nice to have this edition here. And you know, I'm a Giallo fan, so yeah. Murder Mansion. This was on B Movie TV a while back. You know, I caught a glimpse of it. It's nice to have a, you know, an official, and a, you know, Blu-ray of it. That glare again. Can I move this? There, that's better. Okay. And Crazy Desires of a Murder. This one I'm not familiar with at all. This is, I want to say this is Italian. It doesn't really say on the back. I think this is Italian, and I'm pretty sure this is Spanish. Oh, it's Spanish-Italian co-production. And I think this is Italian, so yeah. It's back. And then I got a couple more things I want to show off here. Yeah, this is a longer video. Just bear with me. I did take, like I was saying, I did take advantage of their partner label month. They did that. Was it last month? Yeah, June, because May was a halfway to Black Friday sale. So, yeah. Hellaware. This is, I'll cut your dick off. This is a comedy, right? I understand. I mean, it looked pretty, you know, it looked like it was up my alley, right? No screenshots on the back, but hey, it was on Canopy. Figured, I'll just get the Blu-ray. I'm more likely to watch it that way, you know. But hey, sure, I'll enjoy it nonetheless. This one, you know, I did get the Video Violence Snuff collection, so Video Violence and Video Violence 2. I have the Camp Motion, the big box set that, you know, this is released as part of, but I figured I'll just get this, upgrade it, you know, because I like these movies, you know, I'm a fan of them. And that's the back. And you know, shot on video, right? This is their, I don't remember what label this is, or what, yeah, I think it's TerraVision, yeah, which they also put out WNF Halloween Special. And if I forget, in case anyone is wondering, TC2000 is 1,796 of 5,000. And it being an archive collection release. And I got Delta Space Mission. Animated Romanian, looked pretty crazy, you know, pretty trippy. So I figured, I'll check it out. And I did get, holy moly, this is shot on a video short film from what I understand. It has the original and cut and the 1999 recut. I don't know which one I'm going to watch, but yeah, I'm sure I'll figure it out. I'll decide, you know. Yeah, it's about a Minor priest who runs a small town, and he runs in a demon after church one day. Insanity ensues, stuff like that. So yeah. 88. I'll tell you about 88 films releases I haven't. And then I got. Yeah, so I did buy some stuff from 88 films. I don't believe I showed these off last time. Anyway, Hackers. This is a fun movie, right? I watched it off on demand. It was a while ago. Right? It's fun. And I did, the other day I watched I look back at Hackers. The Keyboard Cowboys, I look back at Hackers. That's the documentary that is included on here. I recommend watching that. This does have a Shout Factory release, so if you don't have a reader-free player, you get that. But yeah, still, this is a good movie, and it's one I would watch again. That's part of why I bought it. That, and I wanted to check out the documentary, but I haven't watched this one yet. But hey, Human Lanterns looks pretty wild. I should probably cover that up. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. It's Hong Kong horror from what I understand. I don't know much about it, but other than that, it looks, other than that, it looks, wild, Yeah. Humanoids from the Deep. Upgrade from my DVD, right? Which does have a Shout Factory release, but I opted for this one. I think that the transfer is a new Force K scan, so it might. I think it's a better transfer from the Shout Factory Blu-ray. Yeah, and other than that, the features are all the same, right? But this is a fun movie in 1980, kind of a B movie. It's one that I watch every few years. Oh yeah. Murphy's Law. Charles Bronson. I watched this off of MGMHD a while ago. Figured, I want to get the Blu-ray, right? And I know there's also a Kino Blu-ray, but that I think only has. It doesn't include the Odd Couple handcuffed together subgenre, which is an additional feature. I think that only includes the Lyons Law, the Canon Years interview with actor Robert F. Lyons. So this has both features. And it's a really nice. I like the slipcover too. Yeah, this is a fun movie though. Yeah. Another one I watched off MGMHD a while ago, or not that long ago, but a couple months back. Rich Fury 2, good sequel. Not as I think the first one is better, but still, this is I enjoyed it. For what it was, and I watched the features off of there. It's mainly deleted scenes and the alternate ending features. But hey, Carrie 2, man. I got Zombie Creeping Flesh, also known as Hell of the Living Dead, which is the title I know under, and it's an upgrade from my Blue Underground DVD. And it's funny because Virus, which is another title, I don't know, I'm guessing in certain countries it's known as Virus. Well, I just saw that here. Yeah. Yeah. So it's funny because there was another movie from 1980, Virus, the Kenji Fukusaka movie. So it's kind of confusing, that you have two movies, one of which has an alternate title as Virus. But yeah, I remember this being fun. I'm gonna revisit it soon. Runa Matai. This is, we did Rat's Night of Terror, Shocking Dark, right? This is another movie of his. Okay, I'm almost done here. A lot to get through, but hey, Mary So's Frankenstein. Figured, reasonable price on Amazon. Figured I get it. Yeah. I've heard mixed things about it, but I want to check it out for myself. Loaded with features, as you can tell. And I did get this True Romance, a movie I haven't seen in years. So that's the director's cut. To Arrow, load of features, and this is cool because it's not only is it this sort of, hard box, right? But you get, also has a beautiful steelbook, which I don't really go for steelbooks. But I figured I would with this, As postcards, I'm not really going to show off. This video has gone on for way too long, but yeah, 2-disc set, 4K and Blu-ray. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 4K and Blu-ray. There's a sticker too. But yeah, I remember enjoying this, so look forward to checking it out again. Not much else to say. It's everything. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to do another video again. Probably not for a while. Still waiting on some Severin order. Probably going to take advantage of the Right Stuff anime sale because they have some media blaster stuff that tickles my fancy, right? Other than that, I think I'm good. I might just edit these together. I might just edit these together, but that's all right. Easy to do, right? I can figure that out. But other than that, thanks for watching. I'll have this video up soon. I didn't take advantage of the full moon, so I was debating. There wasn't much that interested me. I mean, there's a not nasty exploitation set, which I thought was funny. I mean, I guess just the cover artwork I thought was funny. I haven't seen too many nasty exploitation movies. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching.